Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of The Hot Seat. We're out here at Catch One LA, out here in Los Angeles, California. You got myself, Suave, Chemo, Chino, and Adrian here in the back. And we got no other than Lenny Dee.
Yo, in the hot seat, baby.
Hey.
Woo, my ass is
Let's
on
go.
fire right now. Welcome to Cali. I love it.
Shit, all right, well, to get it off, you before we started, you said you're from Brooklyn.
I am from Brooklyn, yes.
So how is the hardstyle scene out there?
Very different than it is here. At the last 2 years, it's tough to say.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
all the venues are out of business. A lot of promoters aren't promoting, doing much. There's only
Damn.
small parties.
Yeah,
so even the techno parties, you know, there's maybe one club that's doing big parties again, but it's slow to open, really.
Well, yeah,
I mean, there was a lot, but
Yeah.
they're not like
Not this.
big, anything really super big. At the moment.
Yeah, I get that. Even though like I try to like find shows across the states, not to go to, but just to see how it is. Out in the, I mean, before COVID, probably New York. I saw some in New Jersey, Minneapolis. You know, for
Yeah.
like hard dances specifically. So it seems like the scene is more like LA oriented when it comes to hard dance.
Yeah, like New York, over Halloween there was, I don't know, 20 parties, you know. We
Holy
did
shit.
Techno, house,
Yeah.
you know, we did a hardcore party with techno mixed in, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just like really diverse at the moment. New York has always been about everything more
Yeah.
than just one thing.
One
Pretty
thing.
much house music reigns
Dominates,
supreme.
yeah.
How often do you come out to LA?
As often as I can. I want it to be more. I was here about a month and a half ago.
Right on.
And after this, I go to Colombia for a week.
Colombia.
Yeah, getting
Oh, you're
down.
internet. I forget you're internet. You've
I'm
been in
more
the game for quite some time,
Quite
right?
some time, yes.
When did you first start mixing, or what did you start with turntables or tapes?
Turntables, tape.
Damn. Oh yeah, you go way
I
back.
was 16.
16, dude. How many years in the business have you been in here for?
I've been DJing for 36 years.
Jesus. And within those 36 years, what stands out the most as far as the change from what it was to what it is now?
Everything changes every 5 years.
5 years.
Every 5 years. If you look at 2020, what's going on now, in 2025, it'll recycle. The new producers come, the old crowd goes down. Remember, they're 5 years older now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now you have kids that are 5 years younger, you know? So
Yeah.
there's a new set of the way production moves, and every 10 years, it's a big change into something like genres and things like that, where they really get altered.
All right.
So after 35 years, I've seen a lot of ups and a lot of downs. It's not like I've been playing hardcore music for that long.
No, yeah,
I started from like end of the disco, mid early 80s.
Wow.
Dude.
Is when I started to play and make music and make records. So I've seen a lot. You know, I've seen a lot. And, I mean, I'm in the hardcore. I like to play it. I think it's pretty much the end of the road when it comes to DJing in terms of something you could actually play, and mix and keep it as a style. And I love techno. I've always loved techno. So to me, it's like I'm flipping a bit more now than I did before. Definitely. I'm really getting into techno. Maybe it's the being home, sitting in my living room. You know, I tend to think hardcore's, I practice at home, but it never comes out the same as when you hear, you know?
Yeah.
Like when you're hearing the music, the kick, you're like, oh shit.
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Yeah,
And
man.
at home, like techno, it's like, my neighbors don't bitch as much, so.
All right, hold on. I was surfing through your Instagram,
Oh.
and I have a
Dum-dum.
picture here of you and Rob G.
Holy shit.
Well, can you tell me a little about something about your at no other than DEF CON, man?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about that, please?
That party?
Just in general, the whole experience. Where was the
DEF CON
set?
was
Like,
really good. I remember that set because I practiced a long time for it. I try to find the right set. it's like all the other Dutch parties in a way. You know, they all have a certain theme or a vibe.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just like non-stop hardcore music, non-stop hardstyle, non-stop raw. You know,
Yes, bro.
it's pretty much. It's a little. For me at the moment, I wish there was another couple of styles of music at some of the festivals. You know, you go into the Terror Room, and you go into the Hardcore Room, then you go in the Crossbreed Room, then you go in the Hardstyle Room. It's like you're not catching much of a break.
No,
No,
If
you're not.
ready
Definitely.
for full the fuck on,
yeah.
then maybe not for you.
That's
I don't
what
know.
me
But
and
I
him-
love it. I love it. I thought it was great.
That's what me and him want to like. We want that
Stages
experience.
were,
Yeah.
were nice. You know, the stages.
And I
everything.
mean, you did. What was it? A back-to-back with Rob G?
Rob G, Carl Cox,
how did you-
Kanye, you name it.
How did you end up collaborating with Rob G, or how did that end up becoming? Because I know you guys have a track together too, right?
When I had Industrial Strength, Rob made this record with Repeat,
Yeah.
I believe. And then I signed him maybe almost within that year or later. And
Oh, really?
I released some of his releases on Industrial Strength, Bastard Loud, and on some compilations.
That's
We've made
a-
some records together. Yeah, we
that's-
go way back.
No, I know. I was
we
looking
know
through
each
your
other quite a
Instagram, and I was
while,
like,
you know.
wow, like you guys
You know,
definitely.
holding it down, really.
For
You know,
real, you ain't lying
we've been
about
in it
that.
for a long time, and it's like we're still here.
Hey, you're out here at an army of hardcore.
Fuck yeah, I'm ready to get down on
Fuck
it.
yeah, dude.
Maybe
Man,
I'll be a
we're-
corporal by the end of the night.
You mentioned you played with Carl Cox.
Yes.
How was that experience compared to playing like hardcore shows?
I was on tour. It was like maybe the first electronic music tour in England, or maybe ever. I don't know. I was with
Yeah.
a band that was on the charts with a track that was electronic, and it was me, Carl, the band, the crew, and we would go all over England performing. It was actually for Guru Josh. It was a big
Guru
it was
Josh project?
Wow.
It was a
Oh
number
my
one
God,
record
bro.
all over Europe and number one in England. So we were at this party in
What, bro?
Plymouth, no, Portsmouth, which is on the real south.
Yeah.
And we just did 4 decks live. Had no idea what we were gonna do. We just did. That shit was crazy.
Just hit the ground running with it. Huh?
I mean, obviously, this is in I think at the end of the 80s. Right? That Guru Josh was in the 80s, right? 89?
Yeah, late 80s, early 90s. Yep.
Yeah, so
God,
it was
bro.
then, 4 turntables, no trickery, just
Wow.
mix it or fuck up.
Damn.
Thank God there was no fuck ups. It could have been, when you play with someone
Wow.
with 1 and 1,
Yeah.
you can handle it. But when there's 2, 2, 2, and 2, now you got 2 or 3 different ways to fuck it up, as opposed to
Jeez.
1. So because he's mixing in 1 and he's mixing and I'm throwing another record in, and so he's got to like instinctively take 1 out, leave me that one, and I got to get. And he's got, you're sharing like 2 mixers. You're kind of like
That
at a
sounds like
slave.
a-
If I don't take it out when he's expecting,
It can fuck up the whole
That
thing.
sounds like
is
a.
it live or is it Memorex? It's fucking definitely
my
fucking
God.
Memorex for sure. Yeah. That's a cassette for those of you who don't know. It's like, either it's live and it's good or it's fucking not.
Through your 30 plus years in the industry, what can you say was one of the pinnacles in your career that stands out the most?
Starting my record label and making the first release, Mescaline United, was
Man.
a pinnacle. There were a few, first gold record,
Man.
first number 1, selling over 1 million albums.
Jesus Christ.
Shit like that was memorable,
No, yeah,
But-
definitely.
but those are all accolades of some kind. Like, to me, the music, doing the hardcore, that really stuck out because I was doing everything.
Yeah.
I still do.
Yeah.
I come from
No, you still do disco
early
sets and
house
shit.
music disco-y. Then was little techno.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't really called that then. Wasn't really called fuck all, really.
Really?
And then I did like pop music.
Okay.
And then the pop music I was doing quite a bit.
Okay.
And I work with like New Order, Deborah Harry, Wu-Tang Clan, all that kind of shit.
What?
I did all those kind
You're
of
just
things.
gonna hold on. You're just gonna name drop one of the biggest artists in history and just breeze over it like nothing.
You know, I bounce around.
I get it.
For
us, for
I've
me,
never met the guys. You know? I'm only doing like remix or mixing somebody else's remix. I did a whole album
just
of all their stuff.
For
It was
me
really
and
great.
him, and probably for him and everybody here, like
Brand Nubian and Lord Jamal.
we're
and all
kind of
those
like
guys.
starstruck by you right now.
Do you miss the scene how it was back then compared to what it is now?
Yeah, for a multitude of reasons. There was one space, one room, one love. You didn't go to hear hardcore here, techno there. I played techno, he played breaks, he played fuck this. You heard it all in one space.
My God.
And the promoters putting parties together, knowing the DJs, you know, remember, everything was new.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knew house from techno. It's not like you guys, these are established styles. When this was out,
Right, yeah.
they were playing top 40, disco records, pop music, freestyle, shit like that. And whatever was on the radio was in the club. So when you went to go hear house music, people didn't even know what that was. You know what I mean? So when I was playing with Frankie Bones and doing all those parties, I was already working at a record distributor, playing imported music from Europe, from America, techno. Then I started producing. And then after that, I went to Europe. And then after that, everything just, you know, I just took everything back here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was all here already, but nobody wanted it. I had to go to fucking Europe, like Jimi Hendrix, play good, and then, we'd like to book you here now. Oh, thanks. Fucking crazy. But yeah, you know, it's a bit of a journey every step of the way.
That's crazy. Are you related to Ralphie D?
No.
all right. Because that was like
Ralphie inspired me when I was young.
Oh, so he's older than you.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, I'm gonna.
Not that that's bad, but
no. But what I mean is like he was in the industry before you, I should say.
Yes, totally. I had my first gig 17.
Shit.
I worked as a resident at a roller disco.
At a rolling disco.
And that was it. I was making $5 an hour.
Fuck, yo.
And I had if I didn't want to spend my money because I wanted to buy music with it, I would walk with my milk crates over a mile.
Dude, that's dedication, man.
And my father's like, look, why don't you just fucking take the bus? and I was like, well, you know, he says, take the bus. Stop being a freaking idiot. You know, I'm like, I should have just took the bus. He's right.
Yeah.
So then I would take the bus, but I still would have to walk.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
across the street. It's not like here. The bus wasn't very far away. You know?
Yeah.
But it was. I used to walk a lot and take the records.
This is
with
in New
me.
New York, right?
New York.
So all this stemmed from New York.
From Brooklyn, yeah.
From Brooklyn, man.
Yeah.
And you were born and raised in New York?
In Brooklyn, yeah. That's
That's
Brooklyn and New York. It's like the same, but it's not. It's like if you live in the city and you're from the city, it's a different headspace. Like Brooklyn has more neighborhoods. It has a lot of trendy areas now as well. But it used to be that stigma. Oh, hey, Tony from Brooklyn. You know? Hey, I have that accent. I know.
Hey, now you gotta represent from Brooklyn, boy.
What's happening, boy?
Uh-oh, we got Jaime in the video.
Does he need mine? Hey, well,
we could cut it right now. If we
can, that would be great. I have to help a friend in need.
No, hell yeah.
Right on.
We got
Cool,
no
cool.
other than Lenny Dee.
Lenny Dee, let's
Hot
go.
seat. Give it up for this man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Let's go.
Give me some water.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Fucking psycho.